Hi, welcome. I'm Camille and I make crossword solving videos. I didn't expect my last video to get as many views as it did. So if you're new, welcome. Today we're going to be doing another archive puzzle. So a random puzzle from the archives where we go back in time starting at 1993. So let's click on the randomizer. So like always, they're only going to be Wednesdays because they tend to be pretty hard anyway. And Wednesday is like a perfect length, perfect difficulty. We're just going to press again. And we get Wednesday, August 5th, 1998. All right, 1998, I think, is the oldest crossword I think I've ever done. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see, I was 3 years old in 1998. So we'll see if I get any of the references, which I doubt I will. All right, so the Wednesday, August 5th, 1998 puzzle is by Patrick Jordan. Big sugar exporter. Find repugnant. Okay, hiking locale. Okay. Blank about, approximately. Playground feature. Slide. Quick reply, say. Maybe stat. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Start of a quip. That could be anything. It's very long. Chest piece. No, not chest piece. Chess piece. Chess piece. Let's see. Pawn, rook. In 3 letters. Chess piece. Maybe that's some sort of play on words. Shaver's purchase, I want to say, is like balm, maybe? Does that really help us? Not really. Luau souvenirs. Great. Lays. Cut off. It could be like rid of or something like that. Cropped photos. Question mark. Now, we are in 1998. So Photoshop and all those things, they might have been just coming out at that point. But anyway, cropped photos. Something to do with like crops, like agriculture. Kind of throat. Sore, horse. That doesn't fit. Not horse like that. I don't know. Part 2 of the quip. What was the first one? Start of a quip. All right, we'll see. Naval initials. Oh, this is going to be like USS, right? Run out. Like to run out of something. Cuts off. Okay, we had cut off, wherever that was, and now we have cuts off. Okay, alley cat, maybe. Provide with a hideout, perhaps. I want to say hide, to hide someone, or not sure. Breaks up in a way. Okay, we have a lot of like breaking and cutting and getting rid of and all of these things. Skilled. I want to say adept. Obviously doesn't fit. Although I do know the vertical, Arthur Ashe. So it does start with an A. We'll see. 007's creator, Ian Fleming. Mayo Clinic, maybe? Afghan or Thai? Asian? Like one in a series. Maybe nth? Not sure about that. Part 3 of the quip. Okay. Locale in Western London. Ooh. I'm not going to get that without any other letters. Fringe. Sitcom pioneer Desi something. Nicholas of Con Air Cage. Humorous fellow. Chap lad. Not sure. End of the quip. Doomsayer's sign. The end is near. Omen, maybe? Not tying sight. A shoe or something to do with boats and piers. Gumbo vegetable okra. Assembled. Okay. Thick-soled shoes. Clogs. Top quality. A1. Although it doesn't look good with okra. All right, let's do the downs. One in an old empire. I want to say czar, but that doesn't really fit with balm at all. Facilities. Lose? I don't know. Bali is a big sugar exporter, maybe. Dander. I have no idea what dander means, so we're just going to go with that. Facet. A facet of something. Okay, and slide might be wrong. Like robin's eggs. Bluish? Oops. Okay, I'm liking slide. Greeting for the villain. Oh, interesting. Not sure. Wordsworth work. Ode. Sunburned. Red, obviously. Positive thinking proponent. I don't know. Woe for a high wire walker. Maybe some wind or something. Not sure. Dilute. And stat could obviously also be wrong. Not sure. Firefighter's handful. Like rope or hose. Maybe hose. Quick reply. All right, we'll get back to that corner. Get blank 90s catchphrase. Well, we are in the 90s in this puzzle. Get, I want to say get lost. Get, I don't know. Grocery sites. There's so many things you could see at the grocery store. Assignment. Like a job or assignment. Task, maybe. Put into the hold. I don't actually know what that means. Put into the hold? No clue. Loses verticality. Falls. Slips. Loses verticality. Leans. No frills. Plain. Capital on the African coast. Uh-huh. Okay. Generous. Kind-hearted. No. Distant. Not sure. Grinder. Devote as time. One of these is looking wrong, probably. Devote as time. Maybe cat? Spend? Alley oop? Grinder is a... not sure. El Paso, Texas. City northeast of Saint-Étienne. Lyon. Actress Gaynor. Don't know. Inflame. Anger. Item attached to a string. Clogs is looking strange, but I'm going to leave it for now. Mystery Writers Awards. I feel like I've seen this in a crossword before, but definitely could not tell you what it is. Judy of Laughin'. Oh, God. Elemental particle. An atom. Ancient capital. Assembled maid, maybe? I'm not sure. Censor of that ancient capital? Oh, maybe Roma? And it's like Cato or something? Stir. Well, it could be something like causing a stir, causing a superciliousness. I've seen that word before and not exactly sure what it means. And a small buzzer, like a bee or a vac for a hoover. Add-on. Alter is the knot tying site. Add-on, is it L? Like if you're adding on to a house or something, it's like an L shape. Let's try it. Tar. Okay. Abhor, find repugnant. This one I don't know about. Blank about. No, I'm not getting that. Chess piece. This is feeling like look, start of a quip. Facet. Aspect. Greeting for the villain. Hiss. Maybe it's not look. And maybe it's not irk, to be honest, but pused. Okay. quick reply say? And it could be rope. This, like, if this was like Alps, it could be Alps. Yeah, the top right corner is looking pretty tough. So let's move on to a different place. Breaks up in a way. Ploys. Maybe this is aloof, distant. As of something. Breaks up in a way. Plots, ploys. Cuts off lobs. Loses verticality. Tip. Oh, I want to say tips, but it's a B.
Are you sure about that?
Okay. Item attached to a string. Tag, something tag. Bra tag? No. Judy something. Again, these names. Sitcom pioneer Desi. Oh. Is it from I Love Lucy? Desi. What's his name? Desi Arnaz? Is it spelled like that? Or is it spelled like that? There's so many names. Locale in Western London. I want to say like Eton or something. Generous. Handed, something handed. Or provide with a hideout. The K is looking strange. Wait, what about this? Cropped photos. Maybe task is wrong. Run out. Let's take out nth. Let's do, well, no, I was going to do Dakar, but that doesn't work. With plain, which I feel like plain is correct. No frills. Yeah. Could be any African coast. It could be a lot of places. Then I don't know. I don't know what it would be like one in a series without being nth. And this could be an E to leave at, or T tag. It's attached to a string. Fringe edge. The Edgars. I don't know. As of 10. To something eve at or something. A lot of these are guesses. These look weird as well, like USS might not be it. I feel like alley-oop is right. Skilled. It would be great to get the quip. Start of a quip. Part 2, part 3, part 4, right? This is part 4, end of the quip. I mean, I think the most helpful would be to get the start of the quip. One in an old empire. Oh, maybe like the number one. In Russian, it's один is one. So maybe it's like that. No, there's no way. Or maybe balm is wrong. Like, I'm thinking of like aftershave or... And lose could be wrong for sure. Pused. What is this word? Oh, cropped photos is pics. Okay. Assignment was not task. Post? Provide with a hideout. Run out. I know this in my brain, this capital. I just don't have it. Oh, Rabat. That's what was in my brain. Is it a bet to provide with a hideout? Run out. I'm not getting it. Generous. Open. Run out. Lapse. Oh, like time running out. Open. Handed. Okay. Proof. Get a life. Proof that. Something maybe. Proof that as of 10. Maybe today. I'm feeling like it's today. What is this? Judy something. Akron? I know that's in Ohio, but it fits. Bruh. And it would mean it's Judy Keene and Marzi Gaynor. Right? Trying to convince myself that that's right. Okay. Put into the hold. So if this is a Y... Or maybe plows, and it's like stow. That feels right. Kind of a throat. I want to say like a sore throat, but of course it's not that. Kind of throat. I don't know. Proof that it... I want this to be an I. Loses verticality. The only one I'm thinking of is like fibs. Yeah, I don't know. I really need to get this, honestly. Facilities. I have no clue. I have no idea if this is right or even this is right, to be honest. And then, but Bali feels like it's a sugar exporter. Chess piece with an M. We have the king, the queen, the rook, the pawn, but it could be some sort of expression. And this is like, I'm just like so confused about what kind of word that could be. Abused. Or in what word? Or maybe used. It's just used. Okay. That doesn't really help. Proof that as of 10. I want to put an R. As of 10. Today, Veet. There's no way this is all right. Tar. Stir. Superciliousness. Don't know what that means. Small buzzer. Top quality. What if stir is like awake? Like in the water? Best. Top quality, the best. Gnat, maybe, is a small buzzer. A wag is a humorous fellow. I've heard that before. Tar. What is this sentence? All I can see in my brain is vegetarian, but I know that's not right. Tar. Okay, woe for a high wire walker. Let's think about this. Slipping, windy conditions. I don't know. Feeling like Alps is wrong. I don't know what this hiking locale is. What about path, maybe? Okay, and that would give us hose. Oh, a strep, maybe strep throat? Is that how you spell that? Strep throat? Tips, tabs. Is it lops? Is it cuts off as lops, not lobs? And it's tips? That would make more sense. Proof that I'm grocery sites. Or proof that I'd. But those are guesses. Like, it could also be proof that it. Marts? Grocery sites? I don't know. But it's sites GHT and not SITES. So I'm thinking it's something you see in the grocery store and not like a place. Carts, maybe. Cut off. Alone? Like if you're cut off from the family or something. Does that help me with this? Dilute. Woe for a high wire walker. Oh. Altophobia. I didn't know that was a word, but I'm assuming that's what the answer is. Like fear of heights. HSS, not USS. Skilled. Able. As of 10. Like grinder solar. Soul. The only real word is solar. That doesn't really make sense. As of 10 hard. Proof that it as of 10 hard. I don't know, guys. Even this, like maybe it's is. is of 10. It still doesn't really mean anything. We're not finished with this top part. Positive thinking proponent. Well, a proponent is a person, right? So it could be like a name of a person, I guess. The name of the person who maybe introduced the concept of positive thinking. Like it could be like Peel or something. What is this? If this is E, which, I mean, what about like that or something? That's not great. I don't love that, but maybe path is wrong. It feels right. It feels right. Okay, the lighting just changed, but it's because my battery went out, so I just have to charge it. The quip, I just really still don't have this theme. Like I'm almost there. I'm very confused about this. Like what else could you purchase? I want to say a blade or I'm getting rid of Bali. What if this is like Inca or something? Like the Incan Empire or a Maya. No, that doesn't work either. What about like Fiji? Foam? On chess piece MA. Man? Facilities. John. On or about. Ire? What was this? Dander? Ire? Maybe. Ache accused cat is. What does that mean? A cheap used cat. Okay. Okay. A cheap used cat is proof that it is of 10 hard today. We're starting out pretty good, and then the end of the sentence is looking crazy. A cheap used cat, by the way. Can we respect cats a little bit more? A cheap used cat is proof that it is, makes more sense than as, is that it is often hard to drive oh my God, I'm almost there. To drive a tar. What? It is often hard to drive airs, maybe? Tea bag is not a tea tag. A bargain. Okay, I think we got it. A cheap used cat, or as I would say 5 minutes ago, ache abused catisse. A cheap used cat is proof that it is often hard to drive a bargain. All right, I guess that's what we were saying in 1998. Okay, quick reply. We have one left. Like, I don't know. These are all probably wrong. Like, peel is probably wrong. But let's just see. Let's just put in all the letters we can. I'm going to come back when this is done. All right. I'm back. It wasn't any of those. So maybe it's not hose, although it just makes sense that it's hose, and maybe it's not altophobia. I feel like it can only be altophobia, right? If we're thinking of like Latin roots. And if that's A, the only thing, I mean, it could be prail, or it can't really be anything other than E. And I just tried all of those. Altophobia? Altiphobia? Quick reply. All right, we're going to use a Google. Let's look up synonyms for dilute. Weakened, decreased, diminished, lessened, trim. Now we're going to check. Okay, so there was a bunch that were wrong. Great. All right, so let's just fix those and we should be good. Okay, we're going to go with, we're going to go with alone. And it wasn't altophobia. Oh, and this is like HMS, sure. A grinder is a molar. That makes more sense. Is this like agoraphobia or something? A cheap used car. I don't want to hear it, okay? Thin. No, I'm not done. Quick reply. Echo? Acrophobia. Echo is a quick reply. Okay, that's actually funny. Okay, and obviously these were wrong. Akron. I mean, truly. I'm like in Ohio. I don't know. Like, this could be Mitzi, maybe? Arnaz was wrong? Arnaz? Okay. We finished. It was Judy Carn, Acton, and it was Arnaz. You must have been going crazy seeing Arnaz the whole time if you knew that. I definitely thought it was Arnaz, but maybe that's some kind of Mandela effect. Carn, cool. Mitzi Gaynor, I like that name. And yeah, I still don't want to talk about how I definitely thought it was cat and how I thought it was cat abuse, that they were calling them cheap and used. It was a car, and it makes sense with to drive a bargain. Why did I think it was cat? Because I thought it was altophobia, which would be like fear of heights maybe, but it was acrophobia, which, let's look that up. Acrophobia. It is the fear of heights. Cool. Okay, interesting. Echo is a quick reply. I actually really, really like that. Thin, dilute. That makes sense. Molar, grinder, and HMS. I'm like USS, HSS. No, it was HMS the whole time. This was fun. 1 hour and 11 minutes. Definitely the longest Wednesday I've done, I would say. But that's because it's from 1998, so I'm gonna be okay with that. Fiji, did you know, is a big sugar exporter, and on or about approximately. That makes sense. Chess piece, a man, I guess. Again, if like you know any of these answers, or you knew any of these answers before me, definitely let me know in the comments that you did know them before me, and you get extra points for that for sure. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much for watching. I have had a lot of fun doing these, and I guess more and more people are watching, so I really appreciate it. And definitely subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to just keep doing daily solves and then these like New York Times crossword archives. I'll see you later. Bye.